Day 21 of my fasting journey. Today is the last day I am without food. I can't wait to tell you how my day went, and if you want to know more, stick around. In this video, I'm going to talk about what my last day without food looked like. It was interesting, to say the least, and it was very different from the day before, from the year before that I had the last day of my fasting. Without further ado, let's get started. But if you're new here, welcome. I'm Basswood. On this channel, I talk about prolonged fasting, which in my case is anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. And I've been fasting like that for the past 28 years, starting when I was 18. In those times, I think that I have gained enough experience and tips and tricks off my sleeve so I can help you on your fasting journey so you can successfully start and finish your first prolonged fast. All right, let's get going. I have my notes ready here and I have my computer here to read what last year on the 21st day looked like. So let's get going. I am really excited for this day. Let's see. Today I hit the snooze button twice. I was really tired. I had a great dream and I didn't want to get out of bed. And my husband was the same. So we basically, we were late for work because we had to cook all of the teas again. But it was worth it. At least I had, I think, 10 more minutes in bed with my dreams. So that was perfect. When I stepped on the scale this morning, it showed plus 0.1 kilograms. So 100 grams added to my weight since yesterday. Now, I'm not very worried about that because I know that it depends on if I empty my bowels or if I drank enough liquids for last day. So it is not a problem, really. Yes, I was hoping to get, below that 70 kilograms, but I don't think that I'm going to make it this year. But never mind, I did my best, I think. But after that morning snooze button, it looked like that the day is going to repeat. That clicking of the snooze button dictated the rest of the day, as it looked like, because I was not tired. I was sluggish in the morning when I was working. I did my stretching, when I was working, and I was still looking at the recipes that I would like to cook when I start eating again. My morning stroll was very, very slow. It was sloth-like, let's say, because I was moving like this all through the town. So I usually circle the whole town in, let's say, half an hour, but this time I went straight across back to work. I didn't have even half of it done, but I took very good use of that time because I've decided, since I was very slow, that I'm going to be a tourist in my own town. So I looked at all of the beautiful buildings, everything that's been renovated, even the old buildings have their new facades on. So it's a really beautiful city where I live. So I'm glad that I took the time to notice the little little details. But when I got home and when the preparing of the lunch and dinner for the boys was done, I just kind of, sat on the couch and in my remote in hand. I am very used to the remote by now, and I am clicking to my favorite channel, the favorite cooking channel. And before I knew it, all four of us were sitting on the couch looking at what we are going to eat when me and my husband start eating again. So it was really interesting. That's basically how the day ended. I was tired, even though I was in slow energy move. all day. I didn't have any excess energy at night, so I went to bed early. As you can see, it's night already, but it's not more than 7 o'clock, I think. So I just need to put on my pajamas, you know, and crawl into bed with my hot water bottle at my feet, and snuggle inside of my very, very soft blanket and think about how tomorrow is going to be when I start eating again. So yes, I am quite excited. Um, I didn't drink juice, vegetable juice at all again. I think that this is the third day in the row, or even fourth. Now you have to know something, that this vegetable juice was developed by Broyce, who developed this fasting method, and this fasting method is um, developed especially for cancer patients, because I know it, and a lot of the people around the world know it, that it cures cancer. And it has cured more than, I think, 40,000 people, even when Broyce was still alive. And that was in the previous century. I think that he died around 1990. And he was over 90 years old. So this vegetable juice was developed specially for the cancer patients, because they are already, you know, in low energy, and they have no nutrients in their body, and this is the vegetable juice that is basically keeping them motivated and with energy, and is supplementing the lack of the nutrients that they get without food. But in my case, I have enough stocks for, let's say, 2 or 3 more fasting periods like this. So I didn't feel the need to have the vegetable juice, because I really didn't need it, let's say. I wasn't hungry, and when I was, I just squeezed myself some fresh apple juice with the juicer, or some fresh even pineapple juice we drank with my husband, and also a lot of orange juice and grapefruit juice. Not everything mixed, just one fruit at a time. You know, so one day we had apple juice, one day we had pineapple juice. It depended, but we didn't mix the juices. It's not good to mix the juices. So yeah, that's basically it. Why I didn't have the need for vegetable juice. My husband, on the other hand, he did drink it. I think that until yesterday he drank it all of the days because he was hungry. And this juice is very, very I don't know if satisfying is the right word for it, but you know, it keeps you full, very full. You are not hungry when you drink this vegetable juice, and he felt hungry, so he drank it. But me, I didn't feel hungry, so I didn't. So yeah, that's basically what the Broyce juice is in very, very short sentences. And I am going to make another video, or 2 or 3, or a series about Broyce and the vegetable juice and how to prepare it. But this is the fasting vlog, and this is the last day. So let's see what happened a year ago on the day 2021 when I was fasting. I have my computer here and my puppy here. So I am warm at my feet because he's lying on my feet. Okay, so day 21, it was April 24th, and my weight was 68.8 kilograms, and I lost 200 grams from the previous day, so from day 20. And my journal started like this. Today didn't go as I planned. I should be putting together a menu for tomorrow, but instead I was packing up clothes for our secret holiday the kids knew nothing about, and again, watching too many cooking shows. I ended up making another new dish I've never heard before, but it looked delicious on the screen, and it was called pierogi. It is a Polish dish, I think, if I remember correctly. And it was good because I tried it again later, and it was good. 2 hours of work, the enthusiasm from the boys, not really. I was disappointed, I admit. They really looked good to me, but I have to try them when I start eating again. They're good. This was also my shopping day. I went to the supermarket after 3 weeks and now I was buying food for me. I was so excited. I bought exactly one apple, one cucumber, two avocados, and one bunch of asparagus. My youngest was looking at me funny and he asked, "What about me?" It was not an unexpected question. Usually I buy in bulk, but today I explained to him this was just for me. Again, a concept he isn't used to from his mother. Usually I share everything with them, even if I stay without, like mothers do. But not today. Today I decided to be greedy for once. And it was an unusual feeling, not something I plan to repeat anytime soon. But today I've earned it. In the afternoon, I was hungry again. I couldn't stop drinking the juice. This is not at all what I was used to from the previous fasting. I would barely have 3 to 4 sips throughout the day. Now I nearly drank half of it. Oh, really? Oh. But finally it was night and I could go to bed. The guys ran to their rooms claiming they were melting in the living room, but I was so cold. I sat in front of the fireplace, wrapped in a blanket, in my winter clothes, shivering. And remember, this is the April 24th and we are in the Central Europe, so it was not that cold. I'm used to being cold in the colder months, but this was ridiculous. I can't wait until tomorrow. Yes, exactly. Me neither. I can't wait until tomorrow and I can't wait till I start eating again. Whew. So yeah, this was my last day of fasting. If you watched the series or if you watched even, I don't know, 1 or 2 days, I hope that you get a little glimpse of what it looks like if you are fasting or not eating any solid food, only drinking teas and juices throughout the days. And in my case, it was for 21 days. I hope that you got at least a little bit inspired because I would like to um, share my knowledge and share my experiences with you, with somebody who would like to try them for themselves, with somebody who is dying to make some kind of shift and change in their lives, and with somebody who has enough of, being overweight and not having enough energy and anything like that. Even though my day today was very sluggish and very sloth-like, I have enough energy. It's incredible. I am a bit worried about tomorrow because when I start eating again, usually I feel heavy. My stomach feels like I've swallowed rocks, and I don't like particularly the first day when I start eating again. You are looking forward to that first day of eating again, but when that day comes, you're thinking, should I extend the fasting for one more day? I don't know. We will see what happens tomorrow. So, if you have been inspired, you have a very great opportunity here to ask me anything you would like. If you have questions, comments, please leave them down in the comment section and I will get back to you. If you have any problems or any ideas you would like to run by me, please feel free to write it in the comment section. And if you do start or thinking about prolonged fasting, I have two tips for you, or something that I would really love it if you would try or do before you start your fasting period. And that is consult your physician. I say this in all my videos because not everybody is the same. I know my body and I know what works for my body, and I know when I have enough of fasting, and I know that if it doesn't look like I'm going to last for the 21 days, I don't. So if you don't think that you will be able to do it, consult your doctor. They will know to give you proper advice. They will know your history, medical history, and maybe even advise you against it. You will see. And the second, for all those bad days that will definitely be in the first week, probably, you will need something to cling on to, something to motivate you to keep going. And this is where you read about what you wrote about why you would like to start fasting. This is a very good idea to do now before you start, because you're full of motivation. You know, it's something when you start like, oh, today I'm going to do it, this and this and this, and you plan ahead and you just write the bullet points. Well, do the same for the fasting. Why you would like to lose weight, why you would like to fast, why you would like to, I don't know, get more energy, you know, why you would like to fast and what is the reason behind it. You know, so write as many sentences as you can, maybe stretch it out through a week, you know, to think about even more ideas. So you will have an arsenal at your disposal when you do decide to fast, and it will not go as planned. So those are my 2 tips, and I hope to see you on day 22, yeah, and which will also be the day when I start eating again, when I take my final measurements, and when we, you know, take the inventory of what happened during the fast. So what my first measurements were and what the end result is. And I think that you are going to be surprised. I think that I'm going to be surprised even more. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in day 22.